Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Oklahoma City Thunder come into Game 3 up 2 games to none. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery change.
Hello everyone and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. We're 2-0 so far and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You take a look at San Antonio. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. The machine is out there with JaMychal Green, and it's George in at the small forward. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Dedmon dishes to Mills. Aldridge a screen, and Mills kicks to Dedmon. And there's the pass to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Powell with it. That 3 off the mark.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Westbrook kicks to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. He can rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business.
Powell with the screen. Mills passes to Dedmon. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by George.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Here's Powell. Rebound by the machine.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Feeds away. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
San Antonio again missing. Over to the wing. No one near him. Robertson can't hit.
Lazy defense against a good score. Turns out not to matter.
Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
A different look now for San Antonio. Laverne, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Kanter's checked in. Here's the machine. It's rebounded by Leonard. Spurs trail by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. In the corner, Murray with it. 3-pointer. San Antonio again missing. George passes to the machine. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Powell. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Takes a 3, sinks the 3-pointer.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
And the shot is good from the machine.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Murray kicks the foul. Pass to Laverne. Gay outside. Foul for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three. The Thunder with the lead. George passes to the machine. And Laverne gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Zeller. Aldridge comes in for Laverne. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Anderson. And Norman Powell subbed in for Rudy Gay. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Paul George is out there with JaMychal Green. And it's the machine in at the center, locking down the middle. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Unloads from 13. And it's San Antonio with another.
The mid-range game of Aldridge. So advanced, so well polished.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. .153 left here in the second. Murray kicks to Leonard. They set the pick. Over to the wing. Aldridge with it. Now Green defending. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, George. Passes it to the machine. Green against Leonard. And Green gets it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cantor checked in for Green. .116 left in the first half of the game. Leonard against George. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Dedmon. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. .103 left in the first half. Westbrook kicks to George. Here's the machine. He has 7.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Aldridge a screen. Leonard dishes to Murray. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Cantor against Aldridge. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 10. A baseline jam. The shot by Powell, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Jumper off The screen, and that one comes up a bit short.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Thank you, Kevin. Another quick start here in this first half. What has been the key the last few games?
Oh, D.A., you know, my teammates have done a great job, Gage.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. One guy has been getting it done as the machine.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Skill tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Norman Powell is out there with Mills, and it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He finished with 36 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going.
Given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3-ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
No good from the machine. Spurs trail by 13. And Mills kicks to Powell. Right wing. Here's Anderson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Anderson's got his first 2 points. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City going with that. 1:27 left to play in the third. Now Murray. Feeds it to Leonard. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Here's the machine, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And San Antonio called for the foul. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here. San Antonio making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for McDermott. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside Aldridge. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Gay in the corner. Aldridge with his screen on Westbrook. Murray kicks to Leonard. Pulls up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Leonard's got 5 now.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Here's the machine, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Murray kicks to Aldridge. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 15 feet away. They grab their own miss. Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Over Laverne. Westbrook, no good.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 7 in the Douglas from Gale. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 7. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Activity.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Spurs trail by 7, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Ennis Cantor is out there with Paul George, and it's the machine in at the 5 spot.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
He makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Here's Murray. Down low. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Gay outside. Leonard on the wing. Defended by George. Gay in the corner. A 17-footer. Jump shot is good that time.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Pass to the machine. The feed to Robertson. Off target from outside. Spurs trailed by 5. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Murray, the pass to Dedmon. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to rise up and take the jump shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That'll be his set San Antonio's going with right now. Now he's checked in for Gay. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Ennis Cantor. Mills dishes to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got 4 this quarter.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Westbrook passes to the machine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Leonard draws the double. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills from the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Right now, Kevin, that's been the key.
Westbrook passes to the machine. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Aldridge with a screen on Green. Leonard kicks the Dedmon. Now here's Crosby. Aldridge a screen. Leonard, that's for 2. Dedmon. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The Machine's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Robertson the pass to the Machine. Green kicks to Westbrook. Moving the ball around.
appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
Powell with the screen. Mills dishes to Powell. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
I think that's the thing. You can't give away 1 second now. You're toast.
A three from Leonard. That shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Over Aldridge. He can't hit that shot.
I'm not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Westbrook passes to the machine. And a strong finish with two hands.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the Machine.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by them and finishing with that highlight reel material.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
And a good judge of spacing sees he can get it off over the taller man.
This is how he makes his living, making those judgment calls, understanding the opportunities.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this big... As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for...
Great game, DJ.
Thanks.
Listen, the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
Okay, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Right this way.
Hey, this is Shaq. You've had a great run of games recently and have taken your game up a level. What's been the change that allowed this?
Shaq, the change is that the team has gotten me the ball a little bit more consistently. Now, this isn't my highest level, though. Tonight was at a level 5 performance. Now, tomorrow may be a level 6, or, you know, maybe I'll use that cheat code and skip to a level 8. But see, by the end of this season, I'll be at like a level 50 or so. You know what I'm saying? But that's out of like 100 levels because, you know, I got to save something for the next season. So.
Well, Ernie, at least he's level-headed.